it's not that I haven't got the style in me to switch it up and keep that at bay. And I've a lot more weapons. I didn't get the show. It wasn't my night.
If you somehow didn't know, UFC 257 happened recently, and one of the biggest of the night was that of Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier. This fight was actually a rematch of one that happened about 6 years previously, but it didn't go like that first fight did. Not even close, because in that first fight McGregor won easily.
Hands at his hips. Having a conversation, looking to finish the fight. That's it.
But in the second fight, it not only went to the second round, but McGregor lost via TKO, and many people were shocked by it.
Big left and now a right.
Allow us to show you their reactions, but first, do me a favor, leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. And with that being said, let's get started. If you want the chance to win a brand new iPhone 12, MacBook Pro, or a $500 Amazon gift card, find the hidden message that's in this video, comment it down below, and subscribe to the channel for a chance to win one of these amazing prizes. Don't forget to hit that like button, and good luck. Number 3, the fight.
The leg was compromised and I was rushing the shots a little bit, and you know, I didn't adjust, and that's that. You know, it's a bitter pill to swallow.
Let's start out with the fight itself, shall we? Because this was a very hyped fight for all sorts of reasons, not the least of which was that this was yet another return for Conor McGregor.
Yes, the Notorious One. He is in fact coming back.
I just know what I see, and I know what I'm going to do, and I'm going to go and do it.
After retiring once the global pandemic ruined his return to UFC in 2020, despite having won a match in January of that year.
It was an unusual one, that's for sure, where I would feel okay in sparring or something, checking that side. I felt like I lifted the leg up multiple times, but it just sunk into the muscle at the front of it.
Plus, with the status of the UFC lightweight title up in the air, because of the retiring of its champ Khabib the Eagle, many people felt that the person who won this fight would be the next #1 contender, or be in a match to determine the new champ.
I mean, a rematch with Conor interests me. Always wanted to whip Nate Diaz's. That interests me.
Which, given all the praise given to McGregor's new training regimen, including a hardcore nutritionist, many felt that Conor would take this and move on to go get his title back.
I'll adopt a different approach for the trilogy, I feel, with Dustin, because, you know, those leg kicks are not to be messed with, you know what I mean? That calf kick.
But while Conor did come out strong in the first round and landed some great hits, Poirier was able to recover and started drilling McGregor's leg, which according to him later on was his plan the whole time.
The highest highs and the lowest lows in this game. My leg is completely dead, and even though I felt like I was checking them, it was just sinking into the front door.
And he used it to great effect. With McGregor's leg compromised, Poirier ripped off a series of hard punching combinations. The closing blow was a shovel right hand that dropped McGregor. Poirier followed on the ground, and referee Herb Dean stepped in to call it.
He's got to go back to the count. Big left and now a right.
Making the first KO or TKO loss of McGregor's 13-year career. It's hard to take, the highest of highs and the lowest of lows in this game, McGregor said at his post-fight news conference.
And that's it. It felt no different, you know. Inside the octagon is inside the octagon, and I just need more time in there, you know what I mean, just to be settled. And
my leg is completely dead. Even though I felt like I was checking them, it was just sinking into the muscle at the front of the leg, and I was badly compromised. I didn't adjust, and that's it, McGregor added. Fair play by Dustin. I'm very happy for him.
It's like an American football in me suit at the minute. So, you know, it is what it is. Dustin fought a hell of a fight.
A very humble McGregor, something that fans and fighters aren't used to seeing. But when the KO/TKO came in the fight, people were all too happy to go online and start speaking on the matter. Number 2, the reaction. So, who reacted to the fight? Well,
just 2 rounds, Conor.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. If it's early
is Conor, but 3rd round, number 4, I think Dustin can beat this guy.
Everyone, including UFC stars like Alistair Overeem. Solid performance by @Dustin Poirier. Congrats on the win. Rest up at the Notorious MMA. Hope to see you back in there soon.
This fight with Poirier is trending bigger than the fight with you and Conor on pay-per-view. Imagine what you and Conor would do in another fight. Just saying. I'm just saying.
Hashtag UFC 257. Fellow UFC star and major rival to McGregor, Nate Diaz, also weighed in on the match and noted that not only was he not surprised that McGregor lost, but that he wants Poirier next, which would be a big fight for sure. On the more negative side of things, the Eagle had some callouts to make. This is what happens when you change your team, leave the sparring partners who made you a champion, and sparring with little kids far away from reality.
My team has been the team since day one. I've not changed any team. Whatever, what's he want to do? Does he want to come back or no? Because he's not throwing no leg kicks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a burn, and McGregor did call him out, but whether that leads to another match between the two isn't clear yet.
But I'm also open, you know what I mean? I just see what happens. I don't know what'll happen. That many fight was happening. You know what I mean? It was as good as done, so.
But still, ouch. Oh, and if you think that's the only person who insulted McGregor, you'd be wrong. Because Floyd Money Mayweather also had some choice words to toss at the Notorious One and everyone who supports him. Seeing this post and my take on it is that the world knows con artist McLoser can steal everything from me and be loved, but I'm hated. That just lets you all know that racism still exists. Just know that Bum will never be me or be on my level. I'm just built different. My mindset is on another planet. My skills are second to none. I'm a natural born winner, and yes, I talk a lot of trash, but every time I back it up. This is what they hate. It's sad that you can be a poor black kid from the ghetto that has dealt with racism your whole life and work extremely hard to put yourself and your family in a better position, and most of the hate come from my own people. Conor cannot even win in his own sport. But talking about coming back to boxing to fight Pacquiao, nobody wants to see that. It's like my leftovers eating leftovers. Yeah, he said that, and we're just gonna move on from that.
But I'm happy, for sure. Like, I got to come out here and do this fight here in the Middle East, put on a show for the people. I done my best, and you know, things don't go your way at times, but
ironically, Manny Pacquiao did indeed go and respond to the fight. Beautiful thing about the fight game, anything can happen. Congrats to Dustin Poirier, huge win. Hashtag UFC 257. Justin Bieber also weighed in with, love this guy, win or lose.
Yeah, it was an accumulated for sure. I knew when I seen he had Thiago Alves in the corners like these, you know, I knew what was coming.
Number 1, what now for McGregor? With this defeat, the future for McGregor is honestly a bit cloudy. He's out of a title contention for the lightweight belt for the foreseeable future at least. But things could change if he gets a few wins in the division.
You know, me and Dustin now, he's, you know, with his 1-1. For sure we'll go again. I heard him in the first round.
As for Poirier, he's slated to fight again to either win the belt or be the next #1 contender. It'll be up to Dana White to decide how that goes. Then again, both men have agreed that a third fight between the two would be a good thing and a true decider to see who's better.
You know what I mean? So I've got all the moves and all the skills in me game. Do you know what I mean? And I felt I was out clinching him, and I felt stronger than him. So
maybe that'll happen. Only time will tell. And there you have it, everyone, a look at the various elements of the Conor McGregor loss to Dustin Poirier and how all the celebs reacted to it. Can you believe that so many people weighed in on this fight? What was your favorite reaction to the bout? Do you think that there might be a third match between these two? Or do you think that there's nothing left to prove between them? Go ahead and let me know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time on the channel.